It's my jam, you guys. I can't not. I can't not. This is like the best song in the whole wide world, dude. Let's argue. Also, you guys tell anything new about me? I mean, I don't know if it's that obvious, but I don't know. I don't know. Can you guys tell anything new about me? Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Andrea. Welcome back to my channel. So, judging by title of this video, I feel like a few people are gonna be shook or something. I don't even know how to explain it right. So, I had stated in one of my videos in the past, I don't remember which one or one of my first, but I had mentioned that I was gonna end up doing like a coming out video or a coming out story time. I know a lot of people are gonna be very confused because I have a boyfriend, I have a baby. What am I coming out with? Well, not many people know about this. Even a few people that I have come across my life, they do not know that I am bisexual, and you guys don't know either that I am bisexual. I am bisexual. I'm not straight. This is gonna be my coming out video because it is kind of a little bit of a roller coaster because I don't really know how to explain it. I'm just gonna break it down as easily as I can. I'll explain more, okay? Because I really want you guys to get the idea of this video and not the wrong idea. I'll explain right now. So I just want to state the fact that no, I did not become bisexual because of some broken heart from some guy, or I got my heart broken a bunch of times, or I ended up getting hurt in some way that I transitioned to bisexual. No. That's one of my pet peeves when people go and say, oh, it's because some guy broke your heart, right? You're bisexual. Oh, it's because of this and that. No, that's not it at all. That is not why I am bisexual. I have never transitioned into bisexual. I'll explain more. Nothing happened to me for me to end up, I guess, identifying or labeling myself or saying that I'm bisexual. Nothing happened to me for that. Some guy didn't break up with me. Some guy didn't have sex with me and then left me, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go be with girls now because this guy, I've had the last straw. No, don't come to me in the comments being like this and that. No, that is not it at all. I don't want you guys to be saying that, okay? It's like very offensive to me, so please do not go and say that at all. Don't. I'm not having it. I'm gonna come for you. With that being out of the way, let's get on to the actual story, or what you actually came here for. So this part of my life and this part of me and this part of my story starts actually when I was about 6. Actually, I was in kindergarten. No, I was in first grade. I would often go to my cousin's house or his apartment. They used to live in these apartments, and we would go there very, very often. There was this girl there that I guess I had gotten really close to. She didn't live with my cousin, but she lived in the same apartment building as him, and whenever I would go over, she would always be there, and I would always see her, and we would always hang out. Now, I still don't understand how this ended up happening, but it did. There was this one time where we were just playing, we were just, you know, being little girls, doing what we do, and then all of a sudden, she started kissing me. And what I found very odd about this was that she was a girl. I was in first grade. I was a 6-year-old. I was like, why is this girl kissing me? What does this mean? This happened very often. Whenever I would go over and I would see her, we would start kissing. And it was very, very odd for a couple of 6-year-olds, you know? But we would do it very, very often whenever I would go over there. And we were basically like in a little relationship when we were 6-year-olds. This would happen very, very often. It would happen all the time when I would see her. We would try to sneak somewhere. We would try to hide, and we would try to kiss. What I was most confused about is that I liked it. I enjoyed kissing her. Not like I was getting, you know, like little cootie feelings or, you know, stuff like that. No, I actually enjoyed kissing her. I enjoyed, I don't know, just having that sort of feeling with her. And that was very, very, very confusing to me because I was 6. I was in first grade. I was going through stuff in school. I was getting bullied in school. So the fact that this girl was attracted to me and that she liked me and that she was kissing on me, it made me feel good. But again, I felt very strange that I was enjoying it. I don't know how to explain it. The fact that I liked it, you know, the best way I could to say for a 6-year-old is that I liked it and I liked her. I had some feelings for her, but I didn't understand what sort of feelings. My son just turned off the TV. Hold up. But at the same time, I did feel a little bit uncomfortable that, again, this girl that's the same age as me was kissing on me for no apparent reason. She just started kissing me, and take a shot every time I say kissing or kiss, because this was so new to me. I was very confused again about the fact that she liked me. She kept pressing her lips against mine, and there were a few times where I didn't want to kiss her, but she was like so persistent on me that I ended up like putting my lips inside my mouth. I was like that, but she would still be trying to kiss me. In a way, I felt a little bit harassed. I felt very uncomfortable a lot of times because she would force herself on me, but she was sick, so that was very weird, and I didn't know what to make of it. I didn't know what to think about it, but I just kind of let it happen. I didn't want to tell her no. I didn't want to be mean, but at the same time I enjoyed it, but I didn't want to show that I really liked it. A few years later, like 2-3 years later, my cousin ended up moving into another house, so he wasn't living in the apartment anymore. I couldn't see her anymore, so I was like a little bit glad about it, honestly. Fast forward to third grade in the summer. I had just started understanding my feelings towards girls and my feelings in general for anyone, because I knew I had this attraction to girls, but again, I didn't want anybody to know because I thought other people would think it was icky, thought it was wrong, thought it was not okay. I kept it to myself for a very long time. And third grade going into fourth grade that summer, my mom was taking care of these kids. One of the kids was this girl, I don't remember her name. There was this girl my mom was taking care of, and her brother and my brother would go and play. They would just do this and that, and at some point we developed a relationship, and we ended up again doing the same thing that I was doing with this other girl, that the first girl that I had ever kissed or done anything with. Not like that, but you know, you get me. Yeah, let's call her Ashley. So me and Ashley, we would go and be kissing and stuff just like the last girl, but this time I was very aware. I was very okay with it. I was still very confused. I didn't know what to think of my feelings. I didn't know what to think of this girl that was attracted to me, but I was attracted to her too, but nothing could come of it because no one could know. There was this day where my mom ended up catching us, and she got us in trouble, and because of it she didn't take care of her anymore, and we didn't see each other anymore because we got caught by my mom kissing, and I wasn't too embarrassed. Honestly I felt a little bit ashamed that I was doing that in the first place. Because of that, I ended up hiding it even more from everyone else. Because of it, I didn't want to go and date any girls, not even in secret anymore. Fast forward to 7th grade. Fast forward 4 years. I'm still not very clear about my sexuality. I'm not very clear about what I am or how I'm feeling. I know I was feeling for girls. I know I was feeling for guys. As I grew older and as I started meeting more people, I ended up kind of realizing I'm more attracted to girls than guys. Because of the different relationships that I was in and the different people that I was dating throughout like 5th, 6th grade, I kind of started realizing that I'm not really into guys. I'm more into girls. Just there's something about girls that I was more attracted to. I don't know what it was about girls that I was like drawn to them more than guys, but I was still attracted to guys, but not so much as I was attracted to girls. And I was very confused about it because I was dating a bunch of guys. I was dating around, not a lot, but I was dating a few guys here and there. But again, I'm not necessarily saying that because guys broke my heart here and there one by one. Because of that, I realized that I like girls more. No, it wasn't because of that. It was just that as I was dating around, I realized it's not because of the heartbreak, but because I realized on my own that I'm just not into this. I'm not into relationships with guys. I'm not really into anything like that. As time went on, 7th grade comes and I was dating this guy. He had definitely broken my heart very badly. It was a very rough 7th grade for me. It was a very rough year. There was a bunch of drama. There was a bunch of stuff going on, and a lot of it was my own fault. There was just so much going on with me, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of more getting into like love triangles and all this and that. Again, that's a different video. After that, the summer of that, going into 8th grade, I had met this girl. And mind you, I had dated a few girls here and there. Not really dated. I had been talking to a few girls here and there, but I never claimed any of them, or they never claimed me because I didn't want to take it that far. I didn't want to go and date any girls because of what happened to me in 3rd grade. Really ruined any chances for me to really experience anything with any girl. And just personally, I thought people would think it was icky and thought it was gross and it wasn't okay. But little did I know that there was a lot more people like me, but I didn't know that at the time. I thought I was alone. I thought I was the only one feeling like this. I had met a few gay people here and there, but I never met anyone that was like me, who liked both guys and girls, who liked both genders. That's why I was very scared and very isolated, and I didn't want to go and tell anybody until I met this girl. Now, I hadn't talked to her prior to this video, but I feel like she'd be fine. We're on good terms now, but for a while we weren't. Not because we were necessarily fighting, but my feelings got very, very hurt. But I'll get into that right now. After my big heartbreak with this other guy that I had mentioned, the summer came and met this girl. Let's call her Diana. When I met Diana, I think it was on Instagram, or I don't know where I met her, but I had met her on some sort of social media, and I hadn't actually met her in person. But like the way we talked, the connection we had just felt so amazing to me. It wasn't like anything I had ever experienced with any other girl that I was with. Now, again, I hadn't been with any other girls. I hadn't dated any other girls. I was just talking to a lot of them, but never really taking it as far as, oh, will you be my girlfriend? Oh, will you be this and that to me? No, it was just talking. But with her, it was so different. Just at the time, something about her told me that I just needed her in my life. Something about her told me that I loved her. I felt in love with her, and we were only talking for like 2-3 months prior to me asking her to be my girlfriend, but I fell in love with her. I did. I was in love with her. I really was. That was a lot for me to say because, again, I was 12. She was a little bit older than me, not so much, but she was already going into high school. I was still in middle school for last year. She was gonna be a freshman. I was gonna be an 8th grader. It was hard to go and express my feelings. I never truly expressed how I felt to her. I never really did. I was too scared to, because again, I was too scared about the fact that I was gonna mess up my chances, and I think I ended up telling her I liked her, or she told me she had feelings for me. I don't remember who told who, but at some point we expressed feelings for each other. And I remember when I asked her out, it was in July. I don't remember the day, what day it was. I was talking to her and I told her that I really liked her. I think she told me. I don't remember all the details. We had expressed that we liked each other, and I had ended up asking her to be my girlfriend, and she said yes. And I was so happy. I was so overjoyed that she said yes, that she even liked me in the first place. So she ended up saying yes, and I got really happy, and I thought we would end up being together for a long time, until 2 days passed by. She told me she's not sure if she could be in a relationship with me. I was confused, I was upset, I was heartbroken, but she ended up telling me she doesn't know if she could be in a relationship with me. Again, I got very hurt. I was very confused. I wasn't mad at her. I was just confused and depressed and upset and heartbroken. That's exactly what I was afraid of if I went and told someone that I'm bisexual and I'm into girls. So she ends up telling me that, and I'm like, what do you mean? I thought you wanted to be my girlfriend. I thought you liked me. What's going on? She told me she doesn't know if she could do it. I don't remember exactly what she told me, but she told me something on the lines of that, and her being in high school, we're probably not gonna see each other. Somewhere between those lines, I was like, she's breaking up with me. We had only been together for 2 days. I was like, okay, then if that's how you feel, well, then you don't have to be with me. I'm not gonna force anything on you. I think she said that I hope we could still be friends, or I don't know what, but I couldn't do that to myself. And I don't remember exactly what happened after that, but after, I just went about my day and I tried to forget about her the best way I could. But how do you forget about someone? And as I kept thinking, and as I kept getting heartbroken by her and getting friend zoned and all this other stuff, there was this other girl that I had really liked, and I asked her out a bunch of times, but she'd always said no, or not no, but she always made up some excuse for not being able to be with me. And turns out she was a big catfish, but that's for another story. Anyway, comment down below or give me a like if you guys want to hear my catfish story. Anyway, not the point of the video. So as time went on and a few days went on, I had started realizing that this can't be it for me. This can't be the end of the road for being with girls or experiencing that side of me that I was so scared of embracing. A little bit time went on as a few days passed, and then like 2-3 weeks, I kind of came to terms with the fact that I can't hide this anymore. This is how I feel. I need to meet people who are the same as me. And I remember I had talked to my friend Ashley on the last day of school of 7th grade. I had talked to her. I was like, what if I was bisexual? What if I had come out as bisexual? I feel like in some way I am, but I'm not sure if I could be bisexual. I was just telling her to make conversation, curious what she would say. I was like, what would you do if I was bisexual? Joking. She didn't know I was not joking. And she was like, well, I mean, I think it'd be very brave of you. I think I'd be proud of you if you came out as bisexual and, you know, all this and that. The day that I came out, I had thought that. I was like, I'm gonna have friends that are still gonna love me regardless of what I am or what I like or who I want to be with. The time had come where I needed to come out. I needed to come out with these feelings that I'm feeling. I needed to come out and tell the world I'm bisexual. I need to meet people. I can't hide this anymore. I don't want to feel alone anymore, because I felt so alone because I didn't know anyone else that liked both genders. I just knew gay people. So I was confused. I was like, am I the only one that feels this way? I can't be. But deep down I felt like I was. So the day came. I don't remember exactly the day that I came out. I wish I did. I wish I still had the screenshot of the status that I posted, but it was August, I think. It was August, somewhere last week of July, first week of August. I was on my computer because I didn't have a phone at the time. I had a MacBook, computer, whatever you want to call it. No one else knew that I was bisexual. No one else knew that I was with girls or I was into them or whatever. I had written the status on Facebook, and I was so scared of posting that status. You will not imagine my fear. And on that same day, before I had posted that status, because I did write it out, but the first time that I had written out, I didn't post it. I was too scared, so I deleted all of it. And I was like, I can't do this. I need to go and tell my parents first. I had gone to sleep that day. Next day, I went to my mom and I told her, I need to tell you something, but I'm really scared about what you're gonna say. And she told me, you can tell me anything. What's wrong? Are you okay? And I told her, I don't know if I'm okay. And she got really worried. And I told her, Mom, I like girls. I told her like that, but in Spanish. But I'm obviously not gonna go and say it in Spanish here because, you know, not everyone speaks Spanish. But I told her. She just got this really confused look on her face. She was like, what do you mean you like girls? What is this? I was like, I like girls. I don't know how to explain it, but I like girls. I just kept saying that over and over and over again. And she wasn't angry. She wasn't mad. She wasn't upset. She wasn't disappointed. She asked me, is that why you went around and dating guys to see if you know for sure? And I ended up lying to her and I said, yeah, that's exactly why I went and dated all these guys that you guys hated so much, but I was trying to find myself. And she just hugged me and she told me she loves me no matter what. You will not believe the relief that I felt knowing that my mom accepted me. Knowing that my mom still loves me after I said that I like girls. I don't just like guys. Huge weight on my shoulders, but my dad was left. After she hugged me and all this stuff, it was the morning and she was like, do you want to tell your dad? I was like, I don't know. I'm scared. I'm terrified of what he's gonna say. And she's like, well then we don't have to tell him right away then, but just think about it. And I did think about it. And I came. My mom went to work. She came home. She came to my room. She's like, are you ready to tell your dad? I was like, okay. I already told you, might as well get it over with. I wasn't ready to tell my dad, but at some point it had to come out. My dad was laying on the floor. He was about to go to sleep. My mom's like, Andrea needs to tell you something. And he's like, what now? You know, me, the troublemaker, like, what now? What else could this bitch do? Anyway, my mom said that I needed to tell my dad something. And I was, oh my god, I was so scared. Oh, I started shaking so badly. I was like, okay, this is it. I'm gonna come out to my dad. Who knows what he's gonna say? I said, Dad, I like girls. I'm bisexual. I just came out and said it like it was no big deal. I was shaking inside and I was sweating like crazy. I just came out and said, Dad, I like girls. I'm bisexual. His response was, what? I said, I'm bisexual. I like girls. This is the hardest part of my coming out story because he said, what are you talking about? No, you're not. I said, yeah, I'm bisexual. I like girls. I said it over and over again. This time I started getting a little bit angry. I was like, I like girls. He said, no, you don't. You don't like girls. He said, you're just confused. My face dropped. My heart stopped. I couldn't function after that. I was confused now. I was like, what do you mean I'm confused? He said, you don't like girls. You're just confused. You don't know what you want. I said, I do know what I want. I like girls. I like both guys and girls. He said, you can't like both because all you've had is boyfriends. Have you had girlfriends before? I said, yes, I have. He said, okay, which ones? I just got angry after that. And I said, you're obviously not gonna know. You're my dad. I can barely stand talking to you. And I went in my room, angry, crying, confused about what he said and why he said it. But I just knew he didn't accept me the same way that my mom did. I didn't care. I've never had a relationship with my dad. I don't know why it affected me so much about what he said, but it did. But at the same time, I didn't care because my mom accepted me. That's all that really mattered to me, honestly. Fast forward to the next day, I woke up realizing that I had just come out to my parents about the fact that I was bisexual. And just that alone made me feel ready to come out to everyone else and come out to all my friends, all of my family, everyone else that wanted to be with me. I don't know, I just got this feeling all over me, all around me about coming out and not really realizing what's gonna come of it. So I didn't have that in my brain when I went on Facebook. I wrote the status that I'm bisexual. I've been hiding this for too long. I needed people to know. I didn't have that thought in my brain where I was like, what's gonna come of this? What are people gonna think? What am I gonna do? I just wrote the status, then I posted it without a thought. And then when I posted it, I was like, what the hell did I just do? Why did I just do that? Great, what's gonna come of this? What are people gonna think of me now? What's gonna happen now? What I've been feeling since I was 6 years old had finally come out to everyone else close to me, everyone else that had no idea that I was like this, that I liked girls. I was so scared of what people were gonna think of me, that I had prepared for all the hate, for all the questions, for all the confusion, because I was expecting all of those types of comments, all of those questions, all of those, because I was expecting those type of things to be said to me. But because of that, I just turned them off. I logged off. I was like, I'm gonna just leave it. I'm gonna see what happens in a few hours and just let it be. I didn't worry about it as much. I'm just like, okay, it's done. It's like if I posted whatever else I would do at the time, the moment came where I was gonna go back and check what people were saying, what they were thinking, what type of hate I was getting because of what I had said or what I came out with. I end up getting this super dramatic like build up of nothing. I turn on my tablet or my computer and I have like over 50 notifications on the status, people liking it, and then messages. I was like, what the hell is this? Did I suddenly become famous or something? So I checked the status and it has over 100 something likes. I was like, I don't know 100 people. Where did these hundreds of people come from? And then I had like 30 something messages. I was like, I don't know 30 people. I have an antisocial anxiety. Where did these 30 plus messages come from? That's all I could think about at the moment. I wasn't really thinking about what people were saying about it or my friends were saying about it. But then I ended up checking the comments and stuff. And there was just a bunch of love and a bunch of people saying that they're proud of me, that they love me no matter what. They're the same way. And so many people came to me and said that they were bisexual too, they're gay too, they're this and that too. And I felt so relieved and so good about it because there were a ton of other people like me. And little did I know, it was more than a handful of people that I knew that felt the same way that I did. So I was confused about it. All these other people that I knew felt the same way that I did about the same gender that they were. I was so happy. I was so relieved that no one was gonna leave me, no one was going to judge me, no one was going to say anything. All they were gonna do is love and support me. I was glad that I could be myself and I could start dating who I actually want to be with, regardless of what people were gonna say or what gender they were. Yeah, I just went about my night talking to people and feeling really good about the fact that people were accepting me, especially since my dad wasn't accepting me. So I ended up okay. I know I have a boyfriend and I have a baby, but yes, I still am bisexual. I don't consider myself straight. I don't consider myself anything like that. I am still bisexual. And if anyone wants to tell me otherwise, I'm gonna come for you and we're gonna argue. I'm gonna come for you because I know what I like and you know what you like, and I don't care if I'm going to hell or not. Like, you're the judge, okay? I'll come for you. Don't think because I'm all nice and hugs and giggles and whatever, I'm not gonna come for you because of what you're gonna go and claim. Just because I have a baby, just because I have a long-term relationship, does not mean I'm straight, does not mean I'm not bisexual, does not mean I don't like girls, does not mean I don't enjoy grabbing some here and there. I know what I like, okay? And again, if you try to tell me otherwise, I'm gonna come for you the best way I can without kind of exposing me, being like, oh, look at her, look at how she's talking to other people, like she can't take negativity. Yes, I can take negativity, but I draw a line when you try to go and claim some stuff that's not true, or you try to go and tell me what I should or should not like, or how it should or should not be, just because you don't agree with it. Just because you don't agree with it doesn't mean it's not okay. The world doesn't evolve around you, sweetie, okay? Get it right. Also, let's just get one thing straight. Just because I wear heels, just because I use purses, just because I wear earrings, I wear makeup, I wear nail polish, I get my nails done, just because I wear bracelets, anklets, all this other stuff does not fucking mean that I don't enjoy girls, does not mean I do not like girls. Just because I'm very feminine, just because I enjoy wearing dresses and skirts and curling my hair and looking pretty, does not mean that I'm straight, does not mean that I don't like girls, I just like guys. But the way I appear has nothing to do with my sexuality, and you guys need to get that right. Also, purses, heels, earrings, makeup does not have to just be girls. Guys are more than welcome to go and wear that stuff and use that stuff as they please. They're more than welcome to go and shop in the women's section. Us women, girls, are more than welcome to go shop in the guys section, okay? Just because I'm very feminine does not mean that I do not like girls. Just because I'm feminine does not mean that I'm straight. Again, my sexuality has nothing to do with the way I dress, has nothing to do with the way that I am as a person, okay? Get it right, sweetie. Sorry for that little rant, you guys. I have very big pet peeves when it comes to sexuality and the LGBT community. It's like a big issue I have, and I have had a bunch of experiences where I've had problems with my sexuality and people saying stuff to me. If you guys want to hear that story or those experiences, leave me a comment down below or give this video a like to let me know you want more of these story time. I guess that's it for me today, guys. This is my coming out story. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a like, please comment and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can get a notification every time I upload a new video. Also, don't forget to follow me on all of my social media. They're in the beginning of this video, but if you didn't get a chance to catch them, they're linked in the description box below. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have your own coming out stories, leave them in the comment section below. I would more than love to read them and hear about them and give you guys comments about them. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Daddy doesn't even like to smile. Whack. Me, I'm tight as fuck.